It's your girl. Let me start over.
Go ahead.
It's your girl Rocky Beers, the rundown each and every Monday right here, 100.9 FM WXIR Extreme Independent Radio Rochester. I got my girl CROMARTIE Fitness in the building. Say hi.
Hey.
Hey. Now I have to tell all my guests, you know what? Put your mouth to the mic. I know you heard that before. Is this better? That's right. See, she didn't deny that she heard it before.
She
right?
didn't.
Put your mouth to the mic, okay? All right, talking to the mic.
You can hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you now. Hi, girl. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Rocky?
Great. Now, first of all, is this your first radio interview? Am I popping your cherry?
No, this is not my first radio interview.
Oh.
Not my first, but I mean, this is the no.
It's gonna be your best.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that right now. It's an experience. Listen, you are taking over right now, okay, as a female personal trainer. All right, you posted a picture of your transformation. Your booty went from what, size 0 to size 4, right? Listen, everyone is going crazy over CROMARTIE Fitness. How did you even get involved? How did you even start doing personal training? Because I knew you were a track star. How did that transition happen?
That's a great question, because I ask myself that every day. How did this happen? To be honest with you, I went on the trip to DR. It was my good friend.
Oh, you went to DR.
Yeah.
So that booty ain't real?
I mean, this booty is all real. Okay. All real. But I was playing it. So me and my friends had planned my homegirl Sade her 30th birthday party in DR. She wanted to go to DR. So I'm like, I'm about to get my body right. Like I'm looking a little too skinny, and I need to do a little bit more lifting instead of cardio. So
everybody in that group is kind of thick, so I can understand what you're talking about. But go ahead.
So I was like, okay, Bree, you need to get in the gym and start lifting more. And I just planned out myself like, okay, I'm gonna see if I can really build my glutes. I'm gonna see if I can build my butt. And I went in the gym, and I got the lifting. I mean, heavy lifting, and every single day, 7 days a week for 3 months. And I started to see my butt grow each month from August, September, October, and then we left the first week of November. And I had a whole butt.
You had a whole butt. So by heavy lifting, what do you mean by heavy lifting? What do you go from like 5 pounds to 50? What?
Yeah, so I started out, it would be crazy. I started out at 10 pounds. I was like, let me just see, because I was doing more reps and sets. So
right, okay.
4 sets to a 15, or I started out, 4 sets to 10, then I started up at 4 sets to 20, then 4 sets to a 30. So each time I would go up a rep, I would go up on weight.
Okay.
So I ended at, like, especially when I'm doing like isolation of glutes and things of that sort, and activating my glutes. I started out at 10 and I ended at 50. But I started to up my reps, like 4 sets of 30. That's a lot of reps and sets to do. But I wasn't manipulating my body. I was breaking my body down to build it back up. So I did that, and I got a whole
you got a whole booty.
Whole booty. I couldn't believe it. Like each week I was posting it. I told my cousin Jazz, I said, you know what, this time I'm gonna post my journey, because I normally just run and I do what I gotta do.
Cardio, right.
Cardio. And then I don't post it. People will just say, oh my God, Bree got this nice old body, but they don't see the process of me getting that body. So I was like, this time I'm gonna post it, because I'm gonna show everybody that I done built me a whole whole ass.
Yes. Oh, you can say ass. You can say ass.
Okay.
This music pretty. Yes.
So I was like sending it to my friends, like every time I seen my ass growing, I was sending it to in my group, and they're like, oh my God, it's really growing. I was like, I know it's really growing. And then it really grew, and I'm like, oh my God, God shouldn't have gave me this. He shouldn't have gave me this.
Showing out.
Now I'm showing out. Slim waist, big butt. I mean, who don't want
She was in the mirror like, I think my butt getting there.
But the thing is, you've always been athletic, so you have an advantage over other people that want to start fitness. So you've been a track star. Tell us about your track days, because I've heard so much about you being a track star.
Yeah, so I was a track star. I started out really young, 8 years old, running at Swan, and then from Swan I went to Elite Flyers. From Elite Flyers I went to Franklin High School, left Franklin my 11th grade year, and then went to Aquinas. So I have like an extensive background. But throughout my track career, I was able to go to undergrad, able to get undergrad paid for, and then Yep, and then from there, I decided, you know, whether do I go pro or do I just continue to do what I need to do in regards to school-wise. So I just chose the school route. It's a lot of, I was good, right? But it's a lot of good girls too, a lot of fast time. So I wanted to make sure that I was okay with my you know, athleticism was okay, but I want to make sure my education was in standard and high standard. So anytime I needed a job or a career that I needed to go to, I could fall back on that. Going pro, you can always go pro, especially with track and field. At any point in time, if I want to go back pro, I definitely could. But you know, I wanted to dedicate my time to self and self-care and self-love. So yeah.
That was smart.
That's very smart.
Where athletes mess up a lot is thinking that you're gonna go pro automatically
and don't have that background,
and you don't have that background, and then you know, especially women, I know this for a fact, women are more injury prone, like with knee injuries and stuff like that. They can tear their ACLs. I got friends that ACL tears, MCL tears. You can have all that, and you was just like, you know, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna finish school, pack up this degree just in case.
Just in case.
You know what I mean? Right. And that's one of the smartest things that any athlete could do. D1 athlete, whatever type of athlete, that could do. Like, you go
finish
get
school.
that degree.
Right, and especially with entrepreneurs. Like, I know that's the big wave right now, being an entrepreneur, having your own business, but getting that education is definitely a great backup tool to get that education. So what did you get your degree in?
So I got my master's in health administration, healthcare education. My undergrad is in public health. So.
Oh, okay. So when you train, then you know what you're talking about.
Yes, I know what I'm talking about.
You definitely know what you're talking about.
I definitely know what I'm talking about. So everybody asking me, like, how can you transform these lives in 30 days? It's not even me transforming it. It's just me being their motivator. That's all. That's basically what a personal trainer is. I give them what they need to do, and they follow it. All my clients, they have rules that I follow for CROMARTIE Fitness, and they follow them. So I'm kind of like a guide. They're doing this on their own. I hold all of my clients accountable. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the guide, but they're actually putting in the work. So I'm not going to say it's just me. No, it's not just me. It's my clients putting in the work, and I'm making sure that I'm staying on top of them, holding them accountable as well. Right. But I am not the trainer that's going to text you every single day, even though I do. But I'm not the trainer that's going to text you every single day to say, you know, you got to come to train. My clients text me and say, you know, when the next time we going to train? That's how I wanted CROMARTIE Fitness to be, because in order for you to want it as bad as you say you want it,
yes, you
have to go get it yourself. Yes. And I don't want to be the trainer that just gets drained, because I'm the one that's pouring all into my clients, and my clients can't even pour into themselves. Nope, my clients are going to pour into themselves, and sometimes they pour into me. All the time, to be honest with you. My clients start motivating me sometimes. I'm like, I'm supposed to be the motivator. So I've created an environment to where we're motivating each other. Every day is not going to be a good day for me. I'm very transparent, and I let my clients know that, you know, today is a trying day. I'm here. We're gonna work out together, and that's another time. That's another reason why I work out with my clients sometimes, because I'm getting in shape just like you. My mental, my mindset, physically, emotionally, all of that, I'm getting in shape just like you. So let's do it together.
And a lot of trainers just dictate. They really don't go in and go full-fledged with their clients. They're like, okay, do 2 sets of this, I'll be back. I had some trainers in my time, so I know, like, they don't really go full-fledged. So that's a good trait to have that separates you from the rest, that you actually work out with your clients.
Well, I was an athlete, so I tell my clients, everything I'm doing with you, I've learned. Now, this is nothing new. I may have tweaked it a little bit, but it's something new. I've learned all of this. I had amazing coaches who taught me the route and the game of track and field. And what I did was I'm implementing it into my clients, and I'm having them really full-fledged do it. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that all my clients are athletes, no, but I'm going to mold them into being an athlete, so that way whenever they get in the gym, they'll know exactly what to do. A lot of times women want to get in the gym, but they go to the gym and they don't know exactly what to do. So I'm teaching them what to do. And I tell my clients, I'll give you 90 days, and after this 90 days, I love y'all, I could be a part of CROMARTIE Fitness, but I want y'all to make sure y'all exercise this on your own.
Ooh,
that's
so because
where'd you go to school?
Yeah. In high school?
No, I heard Franklin. Where'd you go to college?
So I went to New Mexico. So I got an extensive.
New Mexico.
Yep, but hold on, I got an extensive.
There's New Mexico.
So my journey was, I started out at Bethune-Cookman University.
Okay.
HBCU.
Yep, HBCU. Yeah. I was one of the top athletes in the nation. The coach was amazing. It was amazing. Something took for a turn, and he ended up leaving the college. And then that way I stayed for a semester. I had to leave the college. My parents was like, oh no, you know, we wanted you to come here because of the coach.
Right.
I mean, Bethune-Cookman was a good college, but I was the top athlete in the nation, and out of all the schools that it was recruiting me, I chose Bethune-Cookman. So they were like, why you chose Cookman? You know, so my mom and dad was like, no, I'll let you finish this semester out, but you need to come back home. So I ended up coming back home. But a lot of the scholarships, they were not and void now because I didn't already committed to the college I wanted to go to, so I had to go to JUCO route. So I went to Central Arizona College, one of the best JUCOs in the nation. I did
JUCOs. What's a JUCO?
A junior college. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So
right.
for athletes, sometimes you like a lot of athletes they go JUCO and then they'll go D1, like because you might not have the grades or your SAT scores might be lacking or something along that line.
Right.
So
okay.
You will go JUCO, or in her case, she had to go and get her stuff back together.
Yeah.
Get your scholarships.
But it was a blessing because my school was still paid for. It was still paid for, so it was just like God was setting me up for success throughout the whole entire journey. And being 18 and, you know, going into like freshman year, you want to stay at a 4-year college. Right. But I didn't realize what I was getting set up for. So each phase of my life was for a purpose. Because now I have clients in Texas, I have clients in Philly, everywhere I went to school at, New Mexico, everywhere I have teammates that are lifetime friends that are a part of CROMARTIE Fitness. So now what God just did, he set me up for success. I didn't even know I was going to be a personal trainer, and to be honest with you, I didn't want to be a personal trainer.
So okay, all right, hold on. You didn't want to. Okay, let's I did. Let's rewind. So you change your butt. Okay, now you're toned. You got a nice butt. What made you take on a client? Like how do you know you was ready? Okay, I'm about to train someone. Was there was a test dummy first?
I didn't know I was ready. You know, so here's the thing. When sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith. Sometimes you don't know when you're ready, right? But I had friends that was telling me I was ready, and I was just so nervous. I knew I could do it, but I was so nervous to do it because I'm like, I don't know if I really could do this, even though I know in my mind, in my heart, I could do it, but can I really do it?
Right.
So my cousin Jazz was like, listen, I know you could do this. You've been transforming us for a couple of years now, and we've been trying to get to where we need to be, but I'm serious now. Can you please transform me? And I'm like, me? Little old me?
Okay, so you've been helping your friends before you even took this seriously. You were helping your friends get on a healthy path.
Yes.
So you've seen the changes within your friends.
Yes, I've seen all the time.
So they believed in you before you believed in yourself.
Yes. Yes, and then what's so crazy is I believe in myself for everything. Everything I plan out, I execute very, very strategically. But when it comes to like being able to transform somebody else, that's a big ball game.
Right.
You talking about that's in the big leagues.
Right.
So I had to really like pray about it, and then I was just like, you know what? I'm feeling uncomfortable. It was to the point where I was feeling uncomfortable in my place of employment, and I had a good job, great pay, great individuals around me, but I was just like, every single day I would come in here, and I was like, I don't even know why I'm here right now.
Because
it's not your purpose.
It was not my purpose, and I had to fine tune it. I struggled. A lot of people won't tell you. Sometimes people struggle with their purpose. I struggled with my purpose because I was trying to figure out, okay, I'm an athlete. I've been an athlete all my life. How can I take me being an athlete and be able to still make a difference? I wanted to make a difference. I want to live. I don't want to exist. I want to live. So me going to just being in that setting, that work environment setting, I was like, this is just not me. Like, I was fooling myself. And it took me a while. It took me a while to realize this. Like, I think I just realized this in 2018. I did. To be honest with you, I'm going to be honest, I did. I realized, like, you know, this is really not me. I realized that in 2018. And I said, you know what, Brianna? The time is now. If you don't do it now, my cousin kept telling me, if you don't do it now, then when are you going to do it? You're going to keep waiting? What are you waiting on? So I'm like, you know what? She has a point. And then I had so many people to motivate me. I have my good friend Tiara. She has upper echelon. You know what I'm saying? I have so many. I have my cousin Jazz. Her husband have dreamers. So I had so many people around me that's like executing, planning, and doing all this. And I'm just like, oh no, I don't think I could. That's y'all. That's y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm supportive. I support all my friends. Support my family. I'm doing that. They're like, no, you need to. She like, you need to take a leap of faith.
So basically, your friends made you step into their bracket.
Right.
Like, we ain't gonna love her without you.
Absolutely. And that's how my friends are. And that's how my friends are. Every one of my friends, and that's period. Every one of my friends, they help me level up, and we help each other level up. when we talking about the next move. We're not sitting there gossiping. We talking about what ways and how we can become a better person.
Ooh, so can I get added to that group chat?
Same sex.
I need it. Oh, no new friends? Okay. All right. No. Okay. What? I just want to be added to a group chat. Like, I want to get some encouragement. Yeah, of course. But taking that leap of faith, honestly, I feel you, because it took me about a year. I prayed at my old job. I prayed, like, God, I know this is not for me, but help me transition smoothly. Okay? And then it took me having my kid to be like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore, because I don't want my kid to be like, oh, mommy's just living, just existing, you know? Yeah. And I wanted to pursue my dreams, and everything just started falling into place. So that leap of faith is very much needed.
It was. I worked at the Children's Hospital Philadelphia. It was the #2 hospital in the nation for peds. Worked there for 3 years. Then I ended up leaving there because I wanted to grow. Like, I'm like, you know, I've been here for 3 years. I'm a lead, but I want to grow more. So I went to a mental health telepsychiatry organization. It was a great organization. Within like not even 6 months, I said, you know, nope, it's time for me to go, because I knew what my purpose was. And God just formed it to being training. But CROMARTIE Fitness is beyond just the training. Okay? It's
Talk
beyond,
about it.
That's why I named it CROMARTIE Fitness and Wellness Therapy. This is beyond fitness. So I don't like to be put in the category as trainer, but you know, that's what I am for now. But Brianna CROMARTIE is beyond just the fitness. The fitness is just bringing us all together, just bringing women empowerment all together, just making us make sure that we get our body goals. We not washed up anymore.
We not washed up anymore. Okay, I love that. I love that.
You know
okay,
what I'm saying? Never was washed up.
Shoot, we not washed up anymore. So, CROMARTIE Fitness and Wellness Therapy. That's what we calling it?
Yes, that's what it is.
That's what it is. Man, we got more with my girl CROMARTIE Fitness when we get back. It's the Rundown with your girl Rocky B. Stay locked in. Oh, yeah. DJ City. Woo! It's the Rundown with your girl Rocky B. If you're just tuning in, I got my girl CROMARTIE Fitness in the building. This is where you say, hey. Hey. Listen, Bree.
Yeah.
So, you gave us some deets about your background. So, you went to school, you got your master's in health
administration and health education.
Okay, and you also worked at a hospital and a psychiatric center,
yes.
All that good stuff, right?
Yes.
So psychiatric, people don't understand the psychological twists and turns that happen when you start to take on your fitness journey, right?
Yes.
Can you speak on the psychological changes that happen with you or your clients throughout the journey that you had to basically nurture?
Yes,
and help
course.
them get over?
Of course. I mean, I'm always happy to nurture. And then at the same time, when I'm nurturing them, they're nurturing me as well. I'm feeding into them and they're feeding into me. It's days where I come in there and they're speaking positive over my life and as well as I'm doing theirs. But in order for you to even transform your body, you have to transform your mind.
Ooh. Did you hear that? Can we do that? Can we rewind? What did you say?
In order for you to transform your body, you have to transform your mind.
Oh. Ooh, talk about it.
Yes, so I always, first, I have a health consultation. Before you can even book with me, have a health consultation. What is that designed for, Brianna? That is designed to make sure that I know your goals, you know who I am, I know who you are. If you want to tell me a little bit about yourself and the reasons why you want to do fitness and you want to transform your body, what is going on and the reason why you want to take on this. A lot of women just need an outlet. Maybe they need to just work out because, you know, there's a lot going on in their lives and they just need a way to get out and just to breathe. So it's really mental, the mental part. And then once I get them to mentally be in shape with their minds and making sure that they're doing their weekly goals, making sure they're staying on top of themselves, making sure they're self-care, making sure they're putting themselves at least 30 minutes to themselves. You know what I mean? Some of my clients are moms. Some of my clients, you know, nurses, doctor. So, you know, their day is filled, wives. Their day is filled with a lot of content to nurture others. Now they need someone to help nurture them. And we got to rewind it back and let them know, like, hey, you have to still take care of yourself. And as I'm telling them they have to take care of themselves, I'm be having to talk to myself, Bree, you got to take care of yourself too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
but, I mean, you already have abs, so it's okay. Go ahead.
So it's kind of like, CROMARTIE, like before I even thought of CROMARTIE Fitness, I always knew mentally. 2017, even though it was a successful year for me, I still went through sort of I would say, situational depression. I was, you know, things was happening in my life and situations was coming up, you know, family issues and things of that sort, that was causing me to be like, okay, what is going on? And on top of me dealing with that, I was trying to find my purpose. So I'm like, okay, I just graduated. I know I got my master's, but where do we go from here? On top of that, having to deal with, you know, the papers and the family things that's coming up. And so I was just like, okay, what do I do to, like, regroup? So 2008, so I made it my business. 2017, the end of the year, I had wrote down, I've never written down, like, actual goals. Right? I always knew I was going to do it, and I just executed it. But this time I was like, I have to do something a little bit differently because I have to see it in order for me to execute it. I was more of I'm a visual learner, so I had to, like, okay, now Brianna, you have to see it. Okay? It's not handed to you. You are grown. Okay? You don't have a full scholarship anymore. You don't have mommy and daddy help, you know, handing you a piece of paper and saying, hey, do this. You have to do it now. So I executed it. I got my own piece of paper and I said, this is exactly what I want to do. CROMARTIE Fitness wasn't even on that line, the piece of paper at all. I made it my business that I was going to be in the gym 3 to 5 days a week. And from there, I was shaping my mind. I said, I want to do these 5 things throughout the year. And then added on to another 5 goals. And then 2018 was the best year of my life because I was able to get my mind mentally ready. Mentally prepared. I stopped caring about, not in the bad way, but I stopped, I'm very hard on myself. So I started to relax more, but not relaxing to the point where I'm being lackadaisical, but to the point where I could say, you know, Brianna, you could breathe. You have done so much in your, you know, 26, 27 years of your life. You could really breathe. Like, it's okay. You're still young. And I had to keep telling myself that because to me, I'm thinking like, I'm getting older. Each year I'm getting older. Like, oh my God, I have so much I want to accomplish before 30. But then I let that go. I said, it's going to be what it's going to be. Because it's not my way. And I always say this, it's always God's way. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I need to not lean on my own understanding, but I need to lean on to His understanding because He's directing my path. So I was leaning on to more of what I'm thinking that was going to happen. And I'm just like, you know what? At that moment when I let go, that's when so many blessings happen. Like, that's when I have accomplished so much, but I feel like in the moment when I truly let go, that was the biggest accomplishment of my life because I was able to gain me back. I didn't care about how others thought or what others think or how other people want me to handle this. I'm like, I'm doing this for me and for me only. And I feel like in 2017, it taught me that you have to do things for yourself. That's why I emphasize self-care. Because when you are out here and you're trying to find your way and you're trying to find your purpose and you can accomplish so much, but if you don't have yourself together and to do things for yourself, you will crumble. So I made it my business to put me first in all things. I made it my business to not associate myself with events or things or places that was going to have me turn into the old Brianna. I wanted ultimately peace in all areas of my life. And anything that did not bring me peace, I was removing myself out of it. Some people didn't understand that. Some people were like, oh, Bree acting funny, but no. A brand new, nope. It was me, God molding me into the person that He has called me to be, to lead to this moment. And I'm really very thankful that I have friends who pray for me. I mean, I'm not talking about someone who pray, but who really pray for me, because they were helping me get through, going through my purpose. They were praying for me. They were sending me scriptures. You know what I mean? I have my mom, of course, my parents and my grandma, they always pray for me. My family, they're praying individuals, but it's really good when you have really good praying friends. So they were there throughout everything. Everything. And I think a lot of people don't like to talk about depression, and I feel like they, now it's being talked about a little bit more, but I feel like it's really real, and and I feel like a lot of people lose themselves because they're trying to find their way and they're stuck. But if they just let go. And release it and just do what makes them happy and do everything that makes them happy, and not try to do it for anyone else or what others around you or how others feel around you, or just trying to dictate or make you feel like, oh, you have to do that. No. I started saying no instead of yes. And that's when I became who I am today. I don't think I really found myself till I was like 27. And I'm 27 now.
Girl, I didn't find myself till I was 30, and I'm 31 now, okay? And you know what? Like, I'm listening to you talk, and like you're pouring into me, and it's like, cause I've been all about pleasing everyone else. I've always been unselfish with my purpose. I've always poured into other people, like, oh yeah, I'll help you do this, I'll help you do that. And when I actually took on my own radio program, that was me being selfish. I'm like, it was so hard for me to be selfish. It was very hard for me to be selfish because I'm naturally a giving person. But when I actually let go and let God, and I'm like, okay, let's just see what's going to happen, everything just started happening for me. And it's like, I've been having a Cardi B year. I like to say that.
Yes. Yes.
I've been having a Cardi B year because I let go and let God. Even people that my mom is like, what are you doing with this radio stuff? And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do what I want because it makes me happy. And now it's taking me to heights where I never thought I'll be at. So, Mrs.
Yes.
You are talking that facts, honey. All right. Now, I know a lot of people are listening and they want a little bit of fitness advice, but she charges for that. But I'm going to just give you guys, I'm going to try to get a little bit for you guys. Can I get 3 big fitness tips for people that want to start but don't know where to start? How would you what would you do in their consultation? What would you tell someone that wants to start getting into fitness, they want to change their mindset and their body but don't know where to start? What would you tell them? What's some advice?
It's all in the mind. I always start off with how are you, and I like to get to know them, and I'll say, let me begin by telling you who I am. And I'll let them know I'm very transparent. I don't mind being transparent with you. But before you even step foot on the training sessions, I want to know where you are mentally. Because that's the first advice. Like I said before, in order for you to transform your body, you have to transform your mind. The second thing is nutrition. 80% of weight loss or weight gain, it all has to do with your nutrition. So make sure that you're getting your nutrition in order. So I have told women before, don't give me your money first. If your nutrition is not in order, I want you to go ahead and book a nutrition guidance appointment with me, and then we can go from there. Because before you step foot on the training sessions, you could train with me hard, and if you're eating unhealthy, you're not going to see the results as fast as you need to.
Right.
And this is my name. This is my dad's name. This is my family's name, and I need to uphold it. If I've said CROMARTIE Fitness, that's huge. So I need to make sure that I am giving the right tips and the right steps at the right time. So mindset, nutrition, and then we can be able to work out. And with that, and with the working out that comes, you got to be prepared. That means mentally, physically, whatever that is going on, whatever that's going on the outside. Sometimes I tell them, bring it to the session, because we're going to work it out. And some of my sessions, sometimes we don't work out. Sometimes we talk, because that's what is needed at that time. Sometimes women just need to talk, and even men. But right now I'm dealing with the women. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because men don't want their glutes.
Exactly.
Right.
And then, exactly.
I don't know, some do, but
Yes. So some of my sessions is like, a chunk of it is us talking, and then we working out. Because I find in that conversation and in that moment of us really pouring out to each other, because I'm like, okay, you saying this to me, but let me tell you a little bit about myself. I've been through adversity here, and here. And let me tell you how I've overcome it. You know what I mean? I go through adversity every single day. And I tell myself, you know what, Brianna, you cannot let this get you down. You got to keep pushing. Every time adversity hit, I write down a new idea. Every time adversity hit, I'm having more ideas. I'm executing. And, you know, it's days where I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm losing my mind, and I pray. And I say, nope, I'm going to pray. Or I'll call one of my good friends, and I'll say, you know what, I just need you to pray for me, because right now I can't even pray for myself. And then in those moments, anytime adversity happens, I go harder. I'm digging deeper, because in those moments, that's when I become who I need to be. So, mindset.
Is she just like schooling us here? Okay, I don't even have to say anything. I just give her the pulpit. Go ahead, Pastor. Go ahead, Pastor. Yeah, I'm like, I didn't even pay.
You hear me? I ain't say nothing. Yeah,
I didn't even pay for this. Go ahead.
So mindset. There's the 3 steps: is mindset. Make sure your nutrition is in order, and then we can start the training.
Now, how important is self-discipline? Because a lot of people... Discipline, right? Because a lot of people want... I, for one, I don't like workout buddies. I don't like them. I don't like to talk when I'm running because I need my breath, okay? I don't want you to talk to me while I'm running because I'm going to run out of breath, all right? So I don't like workout buddies. So self-discipline. Talk about how much... Because people want someone to be on their backs. And you said as a trainer, you have to be your own motivator at times.
Yes. So all of my clients, old and new, they all know that you have to hold yourself accountable. I have 2 support groups. I have one on Facebook, and then I have one on GroupMe, and it's inspiring. So when I go into the support group, I'm inspired, I'm motivated, I'm uplifted, and I have started a process of motivating each other. So holding each other accountable is important. All my clients know that, and I let them know that because I'm very transparent. So now, anytime they know that if they are eating something they're not supposed to, I always say, okay, you owe me reps and sets. Because you know why? Because now I'm going to work the hell out of you, because you should have not eaten this, because we already went through the regimen. I already told you the recommendations that I require. So now that's on you. So now if you coming back to me saying, Bree, you know, it's been 3 weeks and I haven't really lost that much. Okay, so let's regroup. Well, let me see what I'm doing. Let me see what you're doing, and let's come together to figure this thing out.
And patience, people.
Yo.
You're not going to lose.
Not overnight.
You're not going to lose it overnight. Okay, I used to be over 200 pounds. All right, and I had my baby. The smallest I ever been was like 156. I was on a rampage, and then I had my baby, and then my body changed. My hips spread, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? My butt just went boom. My boobs just.
But you look good.
Because I've been eating right, so my stomach stays flat, right? So, okay. So, and it's like, it's patience. Because it didn't happen. It took me about 6 years to get to where I wanted to be. Because slow and steady wins the race. Everybody wants to do these quick, get fit quick schemes.
Yes.
These diet pills. How do you feel about waist trainers and diet pills and all these? How do you feel about diets, period? Do you even think
I like to create a lifestyle. So I even have I call them waist belts, waist trimmers. I don't like waist trainers, but I like waist trimmers. So waist belts and waist trimmers, they are there to help you sweat. They're not key to weight loss. You'll start to see a figure a little here and there, because I even put them on when I need to, work out. I'm trying to.
What are you trying to lose there? I don't understand.
Excuse me.
When you put them on, what are you trying to get?
First of all, I do have an ab. I have a lower bit of fat down here.
Okay, interesting.
And
I can show you where I have all my fat.
And sometimes I get a little bloaty. So I say, oh no, honey, I gotta put it on, and it helps me sweat a little bit. And I've seen some improvements down there.
Me too. I've seen,
I know you did too.
Yeah, you lift your shirt up when you was showing me those waist trainers, and I'm like, so her abs just gonna yell at me like that. Like, hi, nice to meet you too, ab, So I'm like, okay, but I do believe in waist trimmers. I love waist trimmers.
Yes, me too.
It does shape you.
It does.
If you are dedicated, it will shape you out a little bit, but you need to do the work as well.
You need to do the work. And that's what I tell my clients. I say, this is not going to, you have to add to the value of the waist belts and the waist trimmers. Don't think that you putting that on is just going to be enough. No. You have to add value. You have to work out. You have to sweat. It's isolating that area for you to sweat and to break it all down.
Yeah, I like how she said that. There you go. That's what I want to say, but I don't have a health administration degree. Okay. So yes. So what about diets? Do you believe in diets?
That's a great question. I believe in lifestyle. We use the diet word loosely, but I believe in lifestyle. So I even tell my clients, like, you know, I can go cold turkey, but some individuals cannot go cold turkey. So I say, take small steps. So if you drink pop 7 days a week, or you did before drink pop 7 days a week, cut back to like 5, because it's the small changes that leads up to the big results.
Yes.
So I work with my clients. I meet them where they are, but at the same time, I'm pushing them, because at the end of the day, I'm here to make sure that you are transforming. So I meet them halfway, but then I also give them a little push, like, okay. But then I also have the support group, because now the girls understand the process of CROMARTIE Fitness, what I have developed and what I wanted to develop and what I have put out there. And now they're saying to them, now I have my clients saying to each other, oh, you owe Bree reps and sets. And if
I'm going to be in that group, like, okay, guys, I'm on 100 sets. You can chill now.
Yes, so they're actually, I have created, and this is amazing. Every day I wake up like, oh my gosh, this is,
you have your own little cult.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And it's beyond, and it's really beyond me though. It's really beyond me. I think that, everyone is here for a purpose and a plan, right? And I think that, and I'm a firm believer in, you know, the higher power, God, and everything.
Yes.
So I believe God put me in this position to be able to help transform lives. This is beyond Brianna Cromartie. I'm just here to brand it and to make sure that I'm here to live out the purpose that He had called me here for. I feel like I can now live because I know exactly what God called me for.
Ooh.
Even if I never step foot on a track again, I know that that was a season. I love track. I'll always love track. I will always help individuals who want to go into the track and field area. But I have now found who I am to the point where it's like, oh, okay, I'm about to live it out.
Yes. Listen,
It's
if anybody
dope.
wanna, that is amazing.
That's amazing. Shout out to the CROMARTIE family. I you know what I'm saying? I know.
I mean, I've heard of the name before.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
an athlete, so you know.
I'm just about to say,
yeah.
what's your last name, Cromartie? Maybe it'll open some doors, you know, because that name ring bells.
Yeah.
So how can someone reach out? Where could they contact you to be a CROMARTIE Fitness girl, Barbie?
That is a great question. So I have an email, CROMARTIEFitness@gmail.com. I do also have a scheduling booking app. So I have that app, but then I also have a Instagram, Bree Cromartie.
Oh, you have an app.
Yes, it's I'm working.
Oh, not your own app.
Yeah, it's a scheduling. It's a scheduling app.
Like,
yes, it's because I ain't get that far yet.
Okay,
right
I'm
now.
like, I'm
but you're pouring into me.
Yes.
You know, I will.
Yes, you will have.
I will have an app.
Yes, you will.
So Bree Cromartie. I also do have CROMARTIEFitness@gmail.com. For any business, I will say to go to CROMARTIEFitness@gmail.com, or I do have a Facebook. I'm building my business page on Facebook, so that is CROMARTIE Fitness on Facebook as well. So you can send me a message on there.
Ooh, you heard it here first on the rundown. We got my girl Bree Cromartie taking over the fitness world and the wellness therapy world in Rochester. You have any haters? Any haters yet?
I block them out. Even you're gonna always have some people, some people that just are who they are, but that does not take away from who I am. And I just tune them out, cause boosh, like, I'm focused on me. They're insecure within themselves, and they probably haven't found themselves, so that's why they're hating. But at the end of the day, I have no energy. I have a whole bunch of clients that want me to transform them. I have no time to be worried about them.
Did she just give me that eye? Like, I was scared. Now I'm scared to ask you any more questions. You know what? Yeah, you did that. You did that look right on time. It's your girl Rocky B. Make sure you book with CROMARTIE Fitness to get your body where it needs to be. Health, wellness, mindset, everything. Specializes in everything.
Thank you,
girl.
Thank you for having me.
Woo! Yo, it's a run out with your girl Rocky B. I got my boy R. Jerome in the building. He's about to bless us with some sultry music in a few. Got dope interview. Stay locked in. It's a rundown.